What does it take to become you, to become a Dominique Moralez?
Apparently it takes very early mornings on television. Well, I've been actually in the opera business since I was 10 years old, so it's
Really?
been 25 years in the making.
You started singing at the age of 10.
Yeah, actually I started at 9 in a boys' choir, and then at age of 10 I went to work for the opera.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I just want to know, your singing voice and your speaking voice, do they differ? Or
Absolutely.
it's the same?
And especially in the morning. It's a
In the
lot
morning.
lower
Really?
speaking voice in the morning, so you hear me like, but when I sing, I'm like, right? So
it's
lot
a
different.
challenge for you to sing in the morning.
Yeah, I think so. The body needs a little time to wake up.
What excites you about performances or concerts? What are those things that you really look forward to in every performance?
Yeah, what I look forward to is the opportunity to really express myself when I get on stage, right? So the stage is really the place for me to go out and fully express myself and share that with people. Yeah.
How do you prepare for a performance?
Usually when I'm at the performance, I'm backstage, I'm in the dressing room. I usually eat 1 or 2 apples before I go on stage.
Really?
It kind of calms down my stomach.
Is it supposed to help in singing, just to calm down the stomach?
Well, what I learned was that apples actually balance the pH in your stomach. So if you're a little bit nervous, you might want to try it sometime.
But I might want to try first getting tutorials on singing, because I can't really sing.
That would help, yeah.
After all the accomplishments that you've attained through the years, are there other things in life that you aspire for?
Well, you know, several years ago, I sat down and wrote a children's book, which is now being published out of Hong Kong with a CD.
Oh, wow.
And so what I really love now is the ability to go around the world and perform, but also to share other parts of my expression.
Wow.
And to create new work that stimulates education and children to aspire to something great. So
But
I'm really
still
looking
in
forward.
the field of arts.
Yeah, entertainment is a place where I really feel at home. So.
Do you think that you were born with it, that artistic inclination, or did it just, you know, happen or evolve because of the environment you lived in?
Well, I think that, you know, we're born, all of us, with some natural talent,
Really?
something to be expressed.
I
Well, you know, it
haven't
might not end up being an opera
discovered
singer. You're here, what are you talking about, right? Not everyone can sit in front of a camera and be, you know, as poised as you are, but I
But
think,
I wish
you know,
I could sing that way also.
Well, you know, we can teach you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You recently performed as Romeo in an opera in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
in a Hong Kong debut. So can you tell us, what was the experience like?
You know, it was such a wonderful experience because I did my training at the Paris National Opera, and I'd wanted to sing French opera for such a long time, and Warren Mock over at Opera Hong Kong gave me an opportunity to come and sing Romeo, and it's such a wonderful story. You know,
Yes,
everyone
yes.
wants to play the role of either Romeo or Juliet, and I got lucky to sing Romeo, so it was a great, great experience.
What do you like most about your career?
What I like most about my career, you know, I used to say that it was the travel.
The
and
travel?
anymore, it's
Yeah, who
definitely
doesn't
not.
love traveling?
Yeah, I think it's the travel. I think, you know, what I love the most is my colleagues, you know, the people that are in my life who, you know, I get to go and play with on stage and
Right,
call a job. And, you know, it's an absolute blast. We get to dress up. We get to, you know, be celebrated by many, many people. And it's just a really, really wonderful career to be involved in.
I'm sure you get a lot of encouragement and motivation from the audience that you perform in front of,
definitely.
right?
Yeah.
So what was that very overwhelming remark or comment that you got from an audience?
Well, you know, recently I finished a show up in Nice, in the south of France.
Yes.
At the Opéra de Nice. And, you know, at the end of the show in France, they have this tradition of people clapping in unison. You know, in America or in Europe, you know, other parts of the world, they clap all, you know, at different times.
Right,
but in
right.
France, they start to clap together as though you're like, you know,
As if they
cheering you
practiced
on.
before you
Yeah.
perform.
And so when you're out there and the people are just absolutely appreciating and adoring what you do, you know, I think those are the moments that I really, really am inspired by. That people, you know, get moved or touched by something that we do, and they just got to celebrate.
Right.
Yeah.
As a singer, with that kind of profession, what are the sacrifices that you had to make since you were 10? Because you said you started singing at age 10. I'm sure, are there certain kinds of food that you can't eat, or certain activities that you can't engage in because you have to protect that talent that you have?
Yeah, in different countries it's different with each contract. So some contracts actually say that you can't do things like motorcycle riding, parachuting, skiing and whatnot. But other than that, I think the sacrifices in my past really looked like not being in one place for a very long time.
Right,
And it's
right.
gotten
That's
increasingly
hard.
like that. So I think, things like relationship can sometimes be difficult and challenging. You really have to work at it.
Yes.
But other than that, taking really good care of my body, I don't see it so much as a sacrifice anymore.
You have
my
to do
time.
it for
Yeah,
yourself,
you've got to
right?
do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you just really love your work, and
I absolutely love it. I'm totally passionate about it. Yeah.
you have a passion for
Yeah.
it. Okay, so is there any other thing that you would like to do still in the future? Any kind of performance that you dream of doing?
Absolutely. I am getting ready to produce my first rock opera next July in
Oh,
Toronto.
wow.
Yeah. So we've got 2 nights at the Opera House Toronto to debut these 2 new operas, these rock operas. And, I think my future, if I were to have a dream to be fulfilled that I would really love, is to start appearing on, rock festival stages to perform my music.
Right.
Because, it's really how I relate to music. I relate to music through rock, but I'm trained as an opera singer.
Right,
So, to be able to do that
Put
in
it
a
together.
context, yeah, why not?
Challenge,
What a
yeah.
blast.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really great.
Yeah.
Now, for the benefit of our viewers who are, excited to get to know more about you, what are the other things that we do not know about you? Maybe you could excite us or
Like
surprise
what?
us a little bit.
Let me think about that.
Something like, are you scared of whatever, a certain kind of insect? You have certain phobias or whatever? Are you, you have a fetish for something that we probably do not know of? Your favorite food? Favorite country that
Let
you've
me
visited?
think. Oh, favorite country that I visited. Well, I've been all around the world, traveled so many places. I think,
What's the best place that you've been?
the best place.
Besides the
Besides
Philippines?
Manila, yeah, besides the Philippines. I think probably one of my favorite cities is Salzburg. Vienna, I absolutely love, and I've worked a lot in Tokyo. Last year, I did my debut in Forbidden City in Beijing, and that was just, stunning place to visit. I think if there's anything that I'm afraid of or scared of, it's not having enough time, or a sense of not having enough time to do everything that I want to do.
Really? So
Right?
you're so busy. So 24 hours a day is not enough for you.
It's not, absolutely. And it's taken a lot of people to support me to get where I got
So
today.
how long would you need a day for a
I don't
day?
know, maybe like a
50?
72-hour day would be
72
good.
hours.
Yeah, something like that.
That's really long. Anyway, any message that you want to say or give to your fans who are watching?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for all the support, for everyone who has, come out and shown up to the performances and who continues to be constant support for me in my career. And I just want to invite everyone to come out tonight at 7 p.m. to the Victory Church in the Fort and support us with our concert for the SOS Children's Village.
This is the one, right? Okay, it's called Village Boys 2.
That's right.
Featuring, of course, Mr. Dominique Moralez and Nonon Baang. Okay?
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the 11th. That's today.
And it's my birthday, so it would
It's
be
your
my
birthday
extra
today?
special gift if you come and check out the concert.
Well, it's your birthday today.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, happy birthday.
You're going to sing me
from-
happy birthday?
All right. Do you want me to sing?
Please, go ahead.
I can't even sing happy birthday correctly, but happy birthday to you. Anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It is truly an honor to have you
My
here in
pleasure.
our show.
Yeah,
Happy
thank you
birthday,
so much.
sir, and good luck.
Thank you.
Concert and upcoming performances in the
Thank you
future.
very much.
And I'm sure we gave our audience a very inspiring performance today because of you, through you. Thank you so much once again for gracing our show. Mga ka-homepage, magbabalik pa po kami.